Hey guys, we're going to be working on your story Hottest, Coldest, Highest, Deepest. And the words all have the are controlled vowels. It has the sound, but it's going to be spelled in a few different ways. It'll be spelled with the ER, IR, OR for some weird reason, because usually OR says or, but there's a special rule for why the OR says in our words today. And also an unusual spelling of EAR, like ear, but in these words, EAR says So we're going to take a look at all of our words and learn the reasons why they're spelled this way. If you're not in the group on the Edmodo page, I would encourage you to join it. The group code is TIRM6Z. I'll add you to the group, and you'll be able to download all the blank forms like this. Also, the teacher's map, which is the words already mapped out. The rules are written off to the side, and what page number I'm referencing in the Phoneme Grapheme Mapping book by Catherine Grace. So all of this stuff is there for you on the Edmodo page. So like I say, I encourage you to join that group. It's free. So our first word is going to be certain. Certain. Let me go ahead and teach you this. A C that is followed by an E, I, or Y will say the S sound. The first sound in our word certain starts with a S sound. We need to find out if it's going to be spelled with an S or a C. So let's sound it out. S, t, n. The first sound is S. Well, I don't know if it's a C or an S, so let's go to the next sound. This is ER spelling. So the S is followed by the E, so it's actually spelled with a C. C followed by an E, I, or Y says S. And what I like to do is circle the C and the E, so that reminds me about that rule. The next sound is T. The next sound that we say is That's the schwa. The schwa is represented by an upside down E, but the grapheme or the letters in this word is an AI vowel team. It could be certain, but that's not how we say it. There's two vowels, and this vowel. This is the stressed, in other words, the most forceful when we say it. This is the unstressed or unforced syllable, so it can be sounds like the schwa sound. Certain. N is our last sound. It's the N. Go down, swim over, and touch. Certain. The next word's going to be easier. It's herself. Sound it out. Is the first sound. E-R. I'm doing all the E-R ones first. The next sound is S, as in self. S, hook and down across. Herself. The next word is perfect. Perfect. The first sound is P. Start at the middle of the box, go under the writing line, have your bubble sit on the writing line. P. E-R. F. Push out, up, down, around. K. And this word spelled with a C. T is a T. Perfect. The next word we're going to do is verb. verb. Sound it out. Herb. The first sound is v. It's the V. B. B. My lips are closed. B. B. That reminds me the line comes first and then the bubble. Verb. The next word is nerve. He got on my last nerve. N, v. N is the first sound. V. Now, let me tell you about the V. There is no English word that ends in the letter V. And also no English word that ends in the letter J. So because no English word ends in the letter V, we must use the silent E. It's silent, so it goes in the same box as the V because it does not make its own sound. The E is not jumping over the V and the R to make this a long E sound. That's not its job. The ER, the R is controlling that E to say It's not going to say any other sound. That silent E is only to protect the V at the end of the word. Nerve. Those are the words that have the with the ER for our list. Now we're going to go to the IR spelling of Our word is going to be third. I was the third person in line. D. The first sound is th. My tongue is out. I'm blowing cold air. That's the TH digraph. Digraph is two letters that make one new sound. The next sound is spelled with the IR. And D. D, D. My tongue is tapping behind my teeth. D, D, D. Sounds like a drum. That reminds me the bubble comes first, and then the line. Third. The next word is dirty. He got very dirty outside. Dirty. D. D. E. D. That's got that D, D, D drum sound again. The bubble goes first. Now, it's really a T, dirty. We don't tend to say dirty. We say dirty. But it is spelled with a T. T. But because of the way that we say it's called co-articulation, the sounds around it are influencing the sound. And we tend to say the D sound. So if your teacher during the spelling test says dirty, don't spell this with a D. Just remember it's because other sounds are influencing it. It is spelled with a T because the base word is dirt. When we say dirt, it does have a T sound. And then the E is spelled as a Y. You do the little line first, and then come over here and make the big line going across, and it goes under the writing line. Now, the Y says the E sound. Oh my goodness. The Y says the E sound when the Y follows a consonant at the end of a multi-syllable word. Is a vowel sound, and E is a vowel sound. So that's two syllables, so it's a multisyllabic word. So let me say that again. The Y says E when the Y follows a consonant at the end of a multisyllable word. Okay? Because sometimes the Y says the I, but it does not say the I sound following a consonant at the end of a multisyllable word. It will say an E sound. Alright, let's do some more another IR word. Thirsty. I was very thirsty. E. The first sound is F. It's a digraph. Remember, digraph is two letters that makes a new sound. Is the IR. S, T. E, thirsty, is that Y that says the E at the end, following a consonant at the end of a multi-syllable word. Thirsty. The next ones are going to have the sound, as spelled as O-R. That's very unusual. On page 249 of that book, the Phoneme Grapheme Mapping book, when the O-R follows a W, it will say So let's do our words. The first one is going to be world. World. W. L-D. W. It's a W. Following a W is going to be spelled O-R. Isn't that weird? But that's the rule. O-R following a W is going to say The next sound is L and D. D, D. Like a drum, the bubble goes first and then the line. Our next word is word. Sound it out. W. D. W. Following a W is going to be spelled as a O-R. And D. D. It's the drum. The bubble goes first and then the line. Word. What about worm? Let's sound out worm. W. The first sound is W. How are we going to spell it? Tell me. O-R. Because the O-R following the W says And then my lips are closed. It's the M. The next word is workout. My brain is getting a workout with these words. Workout. W. K. Out. The first sound is W. Tell me how we spell it. O-R. K. Work. In this base word, let me just tell you, in this base word, K, we would spell K following a single short vowel at the end of a base word with a CK, but this is following an R-controlled vowel. So because it's an R-controlled vowel, we spell it with a K. Work. So CK follows a single short vowel. If it's anything else like R-controlled vowel, a long vowel, a vowel team, it's going to be spelled with a K. The next sound is ow. Ow. O-U says ow. It goes in one box. And then T. This pen is acting crazy. Workout. Now the next ones are the very unusual ones. I could not find in my phonics books why the E-A-R sometimes says but it does. Like in the word early. He was early to school. Early, let's sound it out. E. Is E-A-R. All in one box. E. Spell with a Y. Because, remember up here in these other words, dirty and thirsty, when a Y follows a consonant, and it's at the end of a multi-syllable word, the Y will say the E sound. Early. The next word is Earth. I live on the planet Earth. Ooh, let me scoot this up. Earth. Earth. Is E-A-R. And th. TH digraph. Earth. Alright, the next word is earn. I will earn some money. Washing dishes. Earn. N. Is E-A-R. And N is the N. Earn. Alright, so we had a couple of different spellings of the sound. We had like in E-A-R. We had spelled as O-R following a W. We had I-R. And we had E-R. They sound the same, but it's a good idea to remember how the word looks. Is it an E-R, an I-R? The following a W is going to be easy. You'll remember to put the O-R because that's so unusual. And in the E-A-R, remember that's really, really unusual. Alright, well I hope you have a great time this week. Learn a lot. Enjoy reading your story with all of your words. See you later.